Hi, Lori DiGiulio, NKT practitioner. I'm at my home in Nova Scotia, Coastal Sports and Wellness, and I'm going to show you a drill to improve terminal extension of the hip, targeting glute max, that big butt muscle. Terminal extension happens when the leg is right beside you and you're bringing one leg slightly behind. And so that end of the action of glute max, that terminal extension, the end of extension, bringing your leg behind you, doing hip extension, is a really important function of glute max. It allows you to gain power to propel you forward when you're walking, when you're running, when you're skiing. This is a really, really great action of glute max and isn't often trained with some populations. And so I'm going to show you a drill to improve terminal extension in a position where you're lying on the floor. Okay, so you're going to come to the floor in a child's pose-like position. So child's pose is when you're kneeling and your chest comes resting on your thighs. For this drill though, you're going to have one leg long, so it's going to look a little bit like pigeon pose if you're a yogi. So I'm going to bring my left leg long. This is going to be my target glute, the glute that I'm trying to activate. The opposite leg, my right leg, the knee is straight forward and I'm resting my chest, my abdomen on that thigh. It is not pigeon pose, so it's not where the leg is in this position. The foot comes straight back. And then I'm going to rest my chest, my belly on that front leg. And to target terminal extension of that back leg, I want to make sure that when I'm contracting that glute, that I'm trying to lift that back leg right off the ground. It is very deceivingly difficult. So you may not get the entire leg lifting off the ground. You may just get the thigh lifting. The entire leg becomes a very, very heavy and long lever. So if you just start with trying to lift the thigh, that's absolutely fantastic. So again, resting the chest, a little bit of weight in the forearms, and I'm squeezing the glute and bringing the thigh or the entire leg up off the ground. You have very, very little extension available when the leg is right by your side. So don't expect to lift the leg very high. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see this happening. You don't want to be rolling away over onto this bent leg. You also don't want to see arching of the back. So really try to minimize that and create just movement at that very end range of extension of glute max.